What if the most powerful anti-aging treatment you can buy isn't a cream or a supplement or a clinic in Switzerland? What if it's the building you're sitting in right now? I am an architect, and over the last few years, researchers at places like Harvard have been quietly measuring what our homes do to our bodies, how fast we age, how deeply we sleep, and how sharp we stay. Some of the findings really shocked me and sort of informed how I design homes. So in today's video, I'll present you with 6 upgrades backed by real studies. Stay until the end of the video because I'll give you the one idea that will connect all of them. If we haven't met yet, I'm Lorenzo Centioni, the Italian architect based in London, and I run Centioni Architects. This research really changed the way I design homes, and I'm presenting it to you in this video. Ready? Let's dive in. Number 1. A home that pulls people in. Ask yourself something really simple. When did a friend last sit in your home drinking coffee? Well, you see, the biggest anti-aging factor in your house has nothing to do with the materials or the finishes you use. It's whether people actually come in. The research behind this floored me. Scientists pulled 148 studies, over 300,000 people. The result? Weak social connection raises your risk of early death about as much as smoking. Smoking, really, being cut off from people damages your body the way cigarettes do. Now, why don't you look at your home through that lens? I know it's quite dramatic, but do it. Is your home easy to visit? Is there somewhere comfortable to sit and talk the moment someone walks in? The good news is that the upgrade costs very little. You can make one warm corner near the entrance. You could add 2 comfortable chairs, small table, done. Somewhere a neighbor can land for 20 minutes without ceremony. Keep the route from the front door clear and level so your mother with a walker or grandchild in a buggy rolls straight in. That's the corner that really invites people to stay in your home and enjoy your life. I think you should protect your friendship with your floor plan. Yes, trust me, it's really a good longevity tool. Right, okay, so number 2 now works on something that you can't even see. Number 2, air your brain can think in. Take a breath now. So whatever got into your lungs is literally this point I'm trying to make. Harvard ran a study called COGfx. They put people in ordinary indoor air, tested their thinking, then improved the ventilation and tested again. Same people, cognitive scores more than doubled from air. What surprised the researchers even more, there was no finish line. Every improvement in the air brought another improvement in thinking. It just kept climbing. This is really applicable to our homes. A closed room fills up overnight. Carbon dioxide from your own breathing. Fumes seeping out of furniture, paint, cleaning sprays. You sleep in that soup for, let's say, 8 hours. Wake up kind of foggy and blame your age. Another good news for you here, the fix is embarrassingly cheap. 10 minutes before bed, open the bedroom window and flush the room. During the day, crack a window on each side of the house and let a cross breeze pull through. That's the way every Italian nonna has done forever, including mine. If you buy new paint or furniture, you can search for a label that says low VOC. VOC stands for Volatile Organic Compounds. Number 3 now has been hiding in your house all along. Number 3, stairs you're forced to use. This one is going to sound backwards. It's your stairs. Yes, the ones you've been told to get rid of as you age. A UK study tracked nearly 460,000 people for over 12 years and watched who climbed stairs and who avoided them. Around 50 steps a day, that's 5 flights, was linked to roughly 20% less heart disease and stroke. A second huge analysis went further. Regular stair climbers simply died less from all causes. Well, think about what a staircase is. It's actually a cardio machine, free, built into your house that you were thinking to get rid of. Don't do that. Every trip keeps your heart working, your legs strong, your balance sharp. Strong legs and good balance, by the way, are 2 of the best predictors of who stays independent into the 80s and who doesn't. Stop optimizing your home so you never have to move. Put the office upstairs and keep the laundry down. The point I'm trying to make is that you should let ordinary life send you up and down a few times a day without a gym membership. Your stairs aren't the enemy, they might be the healthiest thing you own. If you're now wondering what your home is doing to you, good, that's my job. It's called Casa Reset. You show me your place and I tell you what's helping you, what's working against you, and where your money should actually go. I left all the links in the description below, together with a free guide you can download that will help you to spot mistakes in your home. All right, that's it. Number 4 now. Number 4, a room that lowers your cortisol. There's a stress hormone we all know, unfortunately, called cortisol. When it stays high for years, it ages everything: skin, heart, memory, all of it. But the good news is that your home can actually help you to turn it down. The evidence is lovely. In controlled studies, researchers put people in 2 identical rooms. One had plants and natural elements, same room otherwise. In the green room, lower cortisol in their salivas, lower heart rate, lower blood pressure. In care homes, programs built around indoor greenery have cut residents' cortisol by around 12%. What does a plant do? Deep wiring. For millions of years, greenery meant water, food, safety. Show your nervous system something living and it quietly stands down. Shoulders drop and the heart settles. So please, stop treating nature as decoration and start placing it deliberately in your home. Turn your favorite chair to face the window with a tree, instead of the wall with a telly. Put 2 or 3 sturdy plants at eye level in the room where you spend your evenings. Give your body something green to rest on every single day. That handles your stress. Number 5 decides how well you sleep tonight. Number 5, a bedroom engineered for temperature. Your bedroom has the perfect temperature, but you don't set it. Researchers strapped sleep trackers on people and logged their bedrooms night after night. When a room ran 5 degrees warmer, people lost around 23 minutes of sleep every night. Their sleep also got shallower and more broken. The mechanism is simple. Your body must drop its temperature to fall asleep and stay asleep. Your body needs repairing at night. So you cut that short, and night after night, the research connects it to heart disease, diabetes, and memory decline. So run the bedroom slightly colder than you think, noticeably cooler than the rest of the house. Window that opens for night air, natural bedding that breeze, cotton, linen, wool instead of synthetic materials. That's the cheapest treatment you'll ever get. One upgrade left now. It decides whether you get to grow old in this house at all. Number 6, a home that never fights your body. This is the one that I care about the most, and I'll tell you why with 2 numbers. 92% of older adults say they want to age in their own home. Around 10% of homes can actually let them. Sit with that gap for a second. It's the reason people end up living in a house they love, a street they know, neighbors they've had for 30 years. This kind of uprooting late in life isolates people. And everything from point 1 that we discussed before tells you what isolation does to our bodies. The fix is the design you'd want anyways. A step-free front entrance, doorways wide enough that moving a sofa or a person is never a battle. A walk-in shower with no lip to trip on, which happens to be the most elegant kind you can buy. A contrasting edge on the stairs, so every step reads clearly at any age. If you ever walked into a home built this way, it doesn't whisper hospital. It actually feels calm, generous, and quite expensive. Meanwhile, the good thing is that it's buying you decades in the place you love. That's the best trade in home architecture. Thanks for watching the video. I guess the whole point of these 6 home upgrades is really to tailor your home to your needs and to make sure that what you design today will really apply in the decades that are coming. Please let me know if your house has already one of these upgrades, or what are you thinking to do next. Let me know in the comments below. I always read them, and I think it's really helpful for me to create a sort of community of people that love their homes. If you want my trained eyes on your home, that's called Casa Reset. It's my new service that I run internationally, and effectively it's a one-to-one consultation with me online to talk about your home, spot the mistakes, and make sure that we design something fantastic. I left all the links in the description below, so go and check it out, and you can also download a free guide on home mistakes. As always, if you like my content, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Until the next one, ciao.